Just gotta check to make sure it actually went live. I did put in the right stream key, so it should be working. Yes. I'm live on my end. How's your stream?
1 second. I have to. I had to turn on my OBS because I don't want another incident.
Already saw it. Spoilers is bad. Wow, you're really getting my hopes up, Wolfie. Thank you.
All right, I should be live.
Awesome. Get ready to suffer, Creetosis. Oh boy, time for pain. It seems like the trailer isn't going over well with some people, at least within our circles.
Oh God, I'm fucking dreading this. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I don't know. I don't know what's in this shit, but I am terrified. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen some things, I've heard some things. I haven't watched any clips. I've just seen screen caps and people talking about it. And you know, I've said before, I'm full accelerationist now. That doesn't change the fact that I'm scared of what they're gonna do, you know?
Yeah, same. It's like, yeah, I want them to fuck it up as much as possible at this point, but at the same time, it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah. It's kind of like going on a roller coaster, but in a bad way. You're on the roller coaster for the thrill, but your heart still drops into your fucking stomach when you're about to go down that I guess that drop, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you still feel that sense of anticipation, but again, in a bad way. Why is chat doubled? That is weird. Why is chat doubled? I have no idea why chat is doubled. I'm gonna close it and open it again and see if that changes anything. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. It's catching chat even though it's not popped out. I don't like that. Was it open twice? No, it's not. That is really weird and slightly concerning.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Raging Rat. That's about to be me. Wow.
Oh yeah,
Predictive username.
this is not going to be good. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my my thing over then. Let's put that over there. Bring OBS back up so I can see chat. And yeah, chat does not seem to be happy right now. Wasn't as bad as the first one. I kind of doubt that. Pain. Concerning almost like the show, yeah. Fallout won't be great till Todd and Bethesda aren't in charge of it anymore. I think it's doomed, honestly. Like, I don't mean the black pill, but it's the thing I've talked about before, where it's like, okay, Bethesda has had it this long, they fucked it up this much. Even if it gets taken away from them, almost certainly whoever gets it next is going to be basing their new iteration off of Bethesda's work as opposed to the originals in New Vegas, you know?
Yep. Oh my God, I have to do something real quick. Hi, Pagan. Thoughts on Steam Machine? So the only thing I've seen about it is how it looks, and I'm just gonna play this clip to summarize my my feelings on it. There you go.
So I couldn't hear that on my end. I'm just, like, curious.
Yeah. If I could link it, I would, but it's one of those things where because I have it open in the browser, I can't copy the link.
It's fine.
I'll
just watch
it's
your
literally
stream back later.
Okay, yeah. It's a clip of fuck, why can't I think of his name? Damn it. Hey there, pimps. That guy.
Oh, fucking Fleekazoid.
Yeah, Fleekazoid. It's him doing there. You're not gonna believe this shit. We made a fucking cube.
All right, you ready to get started?
Unfortunately.
So I've seen a lot of things.
Many a tear have to fall.
Crazy things.
Okay, yeah. So the kings are just straight up fucking feral.
Yep.
I
I mean, it's just confirming what I already thought. I know. It's just confirming what we already thought, but still sucks.
Like I know you're gonna like we're gonna get some people saying, "Oh, they can't change anything in the setting." It's like I don't expect them to do it well. There is like a version of reality where they turn all the kings into feral ghouls. It's like, hey, you know what? There was some pretty good writing behind that. I'm fine with the way that turned out, even if I don't like this faction getting killed off. What they did there works. The thing is, being how bad season 1 was, being the way Bethesda is in general, I don't expect it to be good. And it's also just, you see this faction from New Vegas that a lot of people like. This is a pretty well liked faction as far as I'm aware. And seeing them as essentially fucking zombies is like, fuck, man. They killed off these guys we liked. That's gonna suck. You know?
Yep. Yeah, I just don't expect them to do it in any kind of meaningful way or with any kind of good writing behind it. It's just going to be shit.
Yeah.
It's just going to be their fucking feral ghouls now because we said so.
I keep screaming, but God does not listen. Yeah, I don't expect it to be good.
Unnatural things.
Please, God, let that guy die. Oh, God, they brought Thaddeus back.
But good people? No.
That girl I met.
Why is Thaddeus even fucking giving Maximus the time of day? He tried to fucking kill him.
Yeah, it's weird they even brought him back. I mean, I kind of figured they would, but
yeah,
this is just weird.
He's got a mouth growing in his chest. Isn't that weird? So I guess that does at least disprove the theory that he's a ghoul. Still, though.
I would be a good person too if I grew up in some cozy little impenetrable home. I would have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
Okay.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice. So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. And they don't give up hope.
The stuff we fight for? Story has it you used to believe in those things too.
Most of this just feels like very generic trailer stuff. Like, after that first little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to comment on a lot of what we just saw.
I've been wastelanding for 200 years. I've kept myself alive for one reason.
Are they going into the Bruh. I forget. I always forget the number of that vault. Is that is it Vault 22, the one with the plants?
Yeah.
Let's hope they don't fuck it up.
To find my family.
Well then, you're gonna need friends. There's a war coming.
Is that gonna be a super mutant?
That's what it sounds like. I don't know, like, what other thing in the wasteland that could have a voice like that unless it was a super mutant.
People in chat are saying Marcus. That doesn't sound like Marcus. Like, there's no reason to not get Michael Dorn to voice Marcus unless they're just being fucking cheap.
Yeah. Like, he's iconic. To not have that is to...
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
damn
it's
well
just
they're totally gonna
ridiculous.
fuck this up. Yeah, I know. Still.
Hold on.
It's Bethesda's Marcus. They'll recast Marcus. Oh, God. They didn't let the Mr. Handy guy do Mr. Handy. Isn't the Mr. Handy voice actor for the games just a random dude, though? Or is it, like, someone... Like, is it a known actor? Talking Death God, please no.
All right.
Someone in chat said Lieutenant maybe. It's not gonna be Lieutenant. He's dead in Fallout, like, by the end of Fallout 1. It doesn't sound like Marcus. Did you forget this doesn't look like Fallout either? True. True. Marcus will be recast as a black. What does that mean?
I understand we're discussing a civil war. I must not have gotten my invitation.
We're actually beginning to.
They actually have him moving on the screen?
So, I guess he's still alive, which technically means all of the factions are still technically around, except for NCR. I still don't think NCR is going to be around, but
Hold on, they literally canonized Mr. House as the first VTuber meme. Because, like, I always took his image on the screen in New Vegas as just being like, yeah, this is a picture he had on file of what he looks like that he has on the screen. As opposed to being like an animated representation of him. Why the fuck is he a VTuber?
God, it's probably literally the fucking, we wanted him to be more emotive, literally the we can't have Master Chief wearing a fucking helmet all the time thing.
Fuck.
It's probably the exact same thing as that. So they're gonna make it so instead of an image, it actually moves so that, oh well, we didn't want to put the actor to waste.
Fuck. The NCR is there.
Yeah.
You have to consider the NCR no longer exists. It was Shady Sands, nothing, and nothing else but a city-state, apparently. There were a couple comments saying the NCR is there. They were the camp we saw earlier. We'll go through it again in, like, slow-mo.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
I mean, I saw tents and stuff. It just didn't read as a NCR camp to me. There might have been a flag.
Oh, was that the one with, like, the old woman that was talking?
Maybe, yeah.
Because if that's it, yeah, that did not ring as NCR for me at all. And if it is, then it's literally just like, oh, these are like survivors, refugees, basically, not even really NCR soldier faction or anything like that. It's literally just, oh yeah, like I remember the NCR. They were a thing once.
Yeah, someone in chat said Camp Golf. Camp of refugees, it looks like. She was wearing NCR trooper armor. Go back. We'll go back after we finish the trailer.
Yeah.
Get along.
Oh, God.
I'm still not a fan of Fallout 4's version of the Power Fist. I don't like the way it looks. I liked the classic version more. It just looked more like a weapon, like something that you would actually take into war as part of like a, I don't know, like a,
yeah,
I don't know, like part of a power armor suit or something. And it's like, yeah, it's this big ass fucking fist, and it's got like this like little pneumatic thing on the front that like comes out and punches people. And it's like, that's cool. I don't like Fallout yeah, Fallout 4's version of it though. It just looks bad. I don't like the way it looks.
People are speculating if Macaulay Culkin is Caesar. This was like a rumor that was going around before, and here he is here on screen. I don't know if he's Caesar, but he's definitely part of the Legion, or at least pretending to be a Legion in disguise, maybe, because he just stabbed this guy. Fuck. What was it you were just saying, Pagan? I got totally thrown out by fucking Macaulay Culkin there.
I was talking about the Power Fist and how shit
Right,
it looks
yeah.
from Fallout
It's
4,
just-
and I don't like it.
It's just more of them supplanting the original art style and designs of 1-2 New Vegas with their new bullshit. I fucking hate it. And yeah, the fucking Fallout 4 Power Fist looks so dog shit.
Yep. I much prefer their original design for Fallout 3 in New Vegas, where it's just this giant fucking metal fist with a pneumatic actuator on the front. And it's like, yeah, I like that. That looks like an actual weapon of some kind, you know? It's like I could actually see a melee character walking around with that thing, like Veronica. I can't see someone walking around with that thing attached to their fucking hand all the time, though.
Yeah.
Because at least with like the Power Fist, there's an actual hand, like a glove, so that you can still, you know, use your hand for stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing, you have to constantly hold onto a bar to keep it from dropping off of your hand. So it basically, you lose the use of one of your hands while you have it on. And it's like, oh, well, that's lame. I don't like that.
Try again.
I still got the dinosaur the wrong way. That's them
The
walking
fuck is
from the
this?
Silver Rush.
What is this music?
Yeah, I don't know. See, the fact that Freeside is populated, and yet the Kings are still ghouls, implies they've been fully pushed out of Freeside.
Yeah. Also, why was she driving a Zamboni down a fucking ramp?
I think that was a golf cart.
It looked like a Zamboni.
It took a minute for this to click for me. That's the fucking Ranger power armor.
Oh my god, it is. I didn't even realize that. What the fuck?
Is that Lucy inside of it?
Oh no. It probably is. God, it looks so bad.
It does.
The
It looks
helmet.
so fucking bad.
The helmet especially just does not match with everything else. It looks so fucking mismatched.
Yeah. Like, just to give Chad an example of how mismatched this feels, imagine someone in, like, full samurai armor, but they're wearing a cowboy hat instead. You know? Or full medieval knight armor and they're wearing a baseball hat.
Yeah, it's like the armor is so much bulkier than the helmet to like an absurd degree. And goddamn, that thing looks cheap. It has the same problem as the other ones where like the feet especially don't look like they lock in properly.
Yeah.
So it looks all like wobbly and fake as it's walking. It just looks bad.
I can't wait to see fucking 50 copies of this in Fallout 5.
Yeah.
It'll be the new standard. Calling it Chicken
God, I
Guy's
hate
Courier 6. I saw someone earlier in chat say that they think Macaulay Culkin is Courier 6. What's that, brother? Brother, ew!
Also, he has a Gauss rifle. He's holding a fucking Fallout 4 Gauss rifle in his hand.
Hold on, let's go. Yeah, let's go back. I want to see that. Yeah, it's a golf cart. Or yeah, that does look like a Fallout 4 Gauss rifle. So wait, why the fuck are the Kings ghouls? We'll have to wait for fucking the show to come out to see.
Yeah.
It happens in a few seconds after this. It cuts. Who's the other guy? That's Thaddeus. Like we see this power armor, and then it cuts to an in power armor shot of Maximus. I feel like that's gonna be a fake out. They're gonna be from two different scenes. Right here.
Oh no, you know what? I
Oh,
think it is.
fuck.
It is him in the armor because I think he loses it. Remember when all the ships are crashing and he runs away? He's not in his armor anymore. I think he loses it.
I feel like
And
this
this
is
is
gonna
supposed-
be after that. Because he's currently with the Brotherhood as of the end of the show. Here he is with these guys, likely after he ran away from the airship crashing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Were you listening?
No, I thought...
I'm saying when he gets on the airship, they likely had him take it off. And then when all that fighting breaks out and he's running away, he doesn't have the armor anymore. And he finds a new set of armor, this armor, and it's
Oh.
supposed to be like a big triumphant, like, oh, he has a new set of armor that's even better than the Brotherhood.
Okay, so what threw me off there is you said he lost the set of power armor. That threw me off because he already doesn't have the power armor, so I thought you meant he lost this power armor.
No, I meant his old power armor.
Yeah, that's
the one
what
with
threw
like
me
the
off.
yeah, the one with like the 3 marks on it from the
Yeah.
fucking Yao Guai. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he loses that from the whatever fight is going on. I guess some sort of civil war between the Brotherhood, and yeah, he's just kind of wandering around without it until he like regroups with these guys, and then they find one somewhere, and it's supposed to be like some big triumphant, like, oh my god, this one's even better.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're not fucking raping Enclave power armor yet.
Give it time.
Do you think Thaddeus will become the Master? No, because the Master's already dead. This takes place long after the Master. Although it is Bethesda, they could fuck it up in that way and just say, oh yeah, this is... Who knows?
This is the new origin story. Like, the Master now takes place after the events of New Vegas, even though that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Somehow the Master has returned.
What
I hate it, Pagan. I hate it.
if they literally just cut to some, like, really awful CGI fucking version of the Master, but, like,
Bruh.
it's literally Thaddeus?
Oh, God.
It's literally just Thaddeus as, like, an amalgamation of flesh on machinery, and he's, like, literally doing the same thing that the fucking Master did.
Yeah. I was in TKS Mantis' chat, and I got banned because I told him that the Fallout show sucked, and basically called him a Bethesda shill. He was so big time upset. Yeah, I feel like if the Master is in this, I would have heard it by now. That's the kind of thing where people would be like, Cree, you need to watch the new trailer. The Master is in it, you know?
Yeah.
So this is Vegas, huh? I'd ask why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Also, was she looking at fucking New Vegas when she said that? Like, the actual strip itself?
It looks like they were standing at the gate. We'll go through
Yeah.
it again. Yeah.
So, when she says Den of Monsters,
Yeah, like, what does she mean?
so literally the strip is just... It's already destroyed when they get there? Like, so that confirms what we were saying then, that it's not some, like, events during the show that turn the strip into what it is. It's literally they get there, and that's just what the strip is.
With the way the ghoul looked fucking shocked there, like, how the fuck did this happen? He almost looked like a fan would, seeing how fucking destroyed this is, you know?
Yeah,
So it's
it
like,
really does.
maybe there's a sign or something there that's like, warning, strip is extremely fucking cursed right now, full of creatures, monsters that will fucking kill you and eat your face.
Well, that's probably like the events right before when he's fighting that Deathclaw. That's probably what it's literally leading up to.
Yeah. And also, that was something I was wanting to comment on, too. How insane is it for Maximus to run, apparently to go fist fight a Deathclaw in power armor, when fucking, what's-his-name got killed by a fucking bear, like, barely scratching him in Season 1.
Yeah, but
Titus.
a Deathclaw, he'll be able to take that on in a one-on-one fight, no problem. Well, no, you see, this power armor's better than that one. It's got built-in axes on the arms. You clearly saw. So he'll definitely be able to fight a Deathclaw. It's completely different, guys. It's not the same thing at all. We're just being pedantic and fucking fanboys, clearly.
Calling it now, they're going with Independent Vegas ending. God.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. Although the only problem with that is we see the ghoul in Mr. House's chamber, and Mr. House is on the thing and not Yes Man.
Yeah.
It would be Yes Man if it was the independent ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I had actually seen a tweet from Mantis earlier saying that the house ending is canonized, and, you know, in a universe where the show isn't dog shit, that would be something I'd be happy to learn. But, like, it just makes things more confusing. So the Legion is still around somehow, and Mr. House is also still around. It's really feeling like they're going in a direction where no fucking ending from the game is canon.
Yep. Unless they're literally going to do an Elon Musk thing where they're going to be like, you know, trying to make fun of Elon Musk by having Mr. House be a representation of him, where it's going to be like, he won, but he was just so terrible at it that he basically destroyed all of New Vegas and turned it into a slum.
See, pre-war, he had a strong independent woman leading him the whole time who made all the fucking successful decisions for him. And without her, he's a pathetic fucking loser who can't do anything.
I would not be surprised if that's what they did.
God. This fucking sucks. Let's see what the fucking after title fucking gay ass stinger will be. Oh, we didn't get one.
Nothing.
Thank
okay,
God.
then.
So I've seen a lot of things.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute it. You probably should too, because I'm gonna slow it down. Playback speed. Let's do 0.5 for now. If that's too fast, we can slow it down even more. So yeah, there we have the kings.
I also don't like this goofy shit that they're doing where, oh, even as feral ghouls, they still mimic, like, the king's mannerisms and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't like that. It's like, the whole point of going feral is that you completely lose your mind and turn into a feral monster. There's, like, no residual part of yourself left. That's the whole point. So them still doing, like, the mannerisms that the kings would do doesn't make any sense because they're feral.
Yeah, because it did look like one was straightening its collar there, but they were still doing the ghoul jittering thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, here he's literally doing the, like, fucking Elvis walk, but with, like, weird spasms in between.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure that's supposed to be fucking Pacer.
Yeah, I saw someone in chat say that. Fuck, man. Okay, this is literally just nothing. I don't know why they keep showing this.
Yeah, I don't either. I guess it's it's literally just, we really want you to know that we put rad scorpions in the show, guys, because that was such a big part of Fallout 4. That enemy was so iconic in Fallout 4.
Were all the scorpions in New Vegas bark scorpions, or did they have the full-on just rad scorpion? I can't remember.
Oh no, they had the full-on giant, like, black rad scorpions, yeah.
Okay. Watch, the king is going to be a glowing ghoul that controls all the other feral ones. Oh, God.
I could see that. I could see the king being a glowing one that just commands all the other kings.
He still has the fucking fusion core Thaddeus gave him.
Of course. It's probably going to come back in some meaningful way. That's probably what they're going to use to power the fucking suit
Yeah.
that he has now.
Yeah, it's going to
That's probably why he has it.
Yeah, it's going to come full circle. Thaddeus steals it from Maximus to immobilize him in Season 1. Thaddeus gives it to fucking Chicken Fucker. He gives it to TKS Mantis here. And then he gets it back to power the fucking Ranger Power Armor, which he's probably getting from the Silver Rush. Which probably isn't going to be operated by the Van Graffs anymore, which I'm fine with that. It's just, again, how do they do it, you know?
Yeah.
I hope this character dies here to the Red Scorpion. I doubt that, or sorry, the Red Roach. I doubt that's going to happen. It's going to get shot off of him last second. Yeah. Scared on what will happen to Veronica. So, there is only 8 episodes for the season, so, like, there is going to be a lot of damage done here. That's fucking clear as day already. They're not going to touch every single piece of what New Vegas had, though, because there's just too much for them to do in a single season. We still haven't seen any sign of companions, which is like one of the few good things from this. The companions haven't been ruined yet. They're totally going to kill all our favorite characters horribly. Again, watch a courier die a pathetic and sad death. Which gets lampshaded as comedic and hecking funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
We didn't see any fiends. You know, in retrospect, it was kind of a warning sign that we saw fiends in Season 1. Like, how the fuck are they still around?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think they'll do anything with the companions, like, with them alive anyway. I don't think they'll be like, oh, this is what they're doing now, or this is what happened. I think at most, maybe we'll see, like, a storytelling skeleton, and it's literally wearing the clothes of one of the companions or something, and that'll probably be, like, the most we get.
Now, there's an exception to that. I think we'll see Arcade Ganon still with the Followers of the Apocalypse.
Maybe. Assuming that fucking faction is even still around.
Yeah, they're probably fucking ghouls as well. Why not at this point?
Or they just don't even know that they exist. Because I don't think Bethesda really looked at the game for this. I think they literally just were like, here's some things we know that were in the game, so we're just going to cover that. And it's like anything that goes deeper than like the most surface level shit, they probably don't even know it exists.
Yeah. Arcade will be a flamboyant one now. Yeah, I could see them doing that too. He's got the full like flamboyant gay accent, and like he does the whole thing of like calling other people girlfriend randomly.
Yeah, he probably throws his hand up every time he says something sassy.
He does the gay hand thing. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why do we need to see a fucking neck vagina with teeth? Like it looks so shit.
I saw someone in chat earlier say he's going to become a centaur. Or a centaur, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. The Nakasi? You're cursed, chat.
Maybe, I don't know. That feels like a bit of a stretch from just this one thing, but
yeah,
maybe.
He's definitely not becoming a super mutant, because super mutants don't have fucking random mouths in their chests.
Yeah.
Will we see the
God, I
return
kind of
of the...
like.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
No, you go first. There's a chat comment. I can get it.
I was gonna say, like, I kind of like Fallout Equestria's explanation for centaurs, and I kind of wish that was canon because it's really fucked up.
Bruh.
Where they're like mutated fetuses that like burst out of their mother's wombs and like ate the mother and shit like that, and
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and they like grew into that thing, and it's like, oh god.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like, God, that's fucking metal and fucked up. I kind of want that to be canon.
Anyways, the comment in chat I saw was, will the chicken fucker return? We've already seen him in the trailer. We know he returns.
Yeah.
The horse discourse has arrived. That's not the direction I expected it to take.
Hey, you did mention the other day about potentially doing a
only
like
if
a
chat
coverage.
pays me $15,000.
Well, I figured you should know that was a thing in the fucking...
No one is gonna pay me $15,000 to do that. I am fine.
I will get you to do a fucking video with me on that shit after we watch the actual show. Yes, I will get you to do it. You'll want to do it after we watch the show. I can guarantee it.
You said $15? No, I did not. I said 15,000. 15K, you drive a hard bargain? Damn right I do.
Rev up them wallets, boys.
No! Jester. I don't think Jester is going to want to bankroll this one. People paid you like $3,000 to play Fallout 76. They'll do 15K. I don't think they will. Oh my god. I've got to get all the super chats later, but $10 from Tom the Cat. Thank you. $15,000? That can be arranged. Bruh, what the fuck? Bruh. All the Vault fucking 33 stuff just... I don't know. It just seems pointless to continue that storyline. Like, who the fuck even cares?
Yeah, it's literally just a who cares thing where it's like you are fucking up so much of the original Fallouts. I don't think anyone gives a shit about your fucking stupid actual original content in a vault. No one gives a shit. You're doing too much damage to everything else for this to even be like a blip on the radar in terms of like things to be worried about or focus on at all. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah. No water chip problem anymore. I kind of thought they would abandon it, but we did see a clip in here where they're all leaving the vault, so maybe they are forced out. I'd be surprised if, like, just the fact they brought it up and did nothing with it in Season 1 just made it feel like a member berry that wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was literally just meant to be a joke, like pointing at Fallout 1 and being like, oh, we're not doing that story again. Get that out of here.
Remember, they got 3 more seasons of the show. What the fuck do you mean they got 3 more? I know Season 3 was confirmed, but 2 more in addition to that?
Yeah. Remember, they said that the show was greenlit for 5 seasons from the start.
Fuck! Oh! Yeah. You know what? That might have been one of those memories that's just so painful, my brain fucking, like, threw it away.
Yeah, I don't blame you for forgetting that, but yeah, I do remember Calbeck bringing that up and being like, fuck!
No! Oh god, we've got to deal, like, And keep in mind how long there is between each season. We're gonna have to deal with this for like 7 to 10 years at this rate.
Yeah,
Fuck!
unless it does so bad that they literally just like are like, yeah, no, we're ending that contract.
Yeah, I'm hoping this goes Rings of Power's way, where it's like it just becomes a fucking embarrassment to them, you know?
Yeah, I fucking hope so. Good God, like, how could people still fucking defend this shit? Like, I know season 2 ain't even out yet, but God, season 1 is so bad. I honestly don't know how anyone can have faith that season 2 is going to be any better. Especially now that they're going to have to deal with a game that people actually know about, because that's the thing. Like, you could sort of get away with doing what they did to Fallout 1 and 2 just because the majority of the fan base probably hasn't really played those games.
Yeah.
But New Vegas? Nah, I feel like more than half of the Fallout community has at least played New Vegas.
Yeah.
So there's just going to be a bigger backlash in general to them fucking it up. And I just hope that it's enough that they finally start to get the criticism they deserve and it doesn't get the ratings that it wants.
Yeah. Cree didn't say it had to be Canadian dollars or US dollars. US dollars. 15,000 US dollars. Yeah, all the vault shit just looks gay and fucking lame.
Yeah, it just looks so shit. It's just this like really campy, dumb crap that's like a weird side plot that just happens.
Yeah. So this is that section where we have what people are speculating is Marcus talking, and it's just a blank screen for that. Yeah, this shot tells me nothing. This is probably inside that building he saw that was underground.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was. What? There's nobody here? Impossible. I wouldn't be surprised.
It is Camp Golf.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. But look at this. Like, this is supposed to be Camp Golf. Yeah, it's like this is the most we get from the NCR so far.
She looks like she's in NCR looking armor.
Yeah.
The whole one character, wow. That's
again,
amazing.
It looks like she's just a fucking squatter. Like, for all we know, she found this armor.
Yeah.
And she just put it on and she lives here. And that's all this is. Look how fucked up these tents look. There's holes in them in the background. Like,
yeah.
This is not a maintained camp. This looks like an abandoned, like, oh yeah, people remember the NCR and shit like that. It's just going to be one of those moments where this is just going to be some random wastelander who lives here, who found some armor and wears it. That was literally like a holdout. She's like, I'm the one soldier that wouldn't leave this garrison when everything fell, or some dumb shit like that.
It's been 15 years since New Vegas in universe. Would they still be using tents in a military camp like this?
No, they would have way more like...
If they knew they were in for the long haul, they would have done something more permanent.
Yeah, they would make way more permanent structures by this point. At the very least, they would at least have some like sandcrete buildings around.
What if the 5 seasons are meant to wipe out everything so that Bethesda can reboot the entire franchise and do what they want? I mean, they're practically doing that anyways.
Yeah.
Also,
they already said they don't care about the canon, so...
People in chat are making some observations about who this character looks like compared to someone in real life.
Oh, no.
There was a comment who said something to the effect of, "This character has I can't breathe energy."
See, I was gonna say they look more like Fisheye Woman Wheeler.
Kinda. She has more of a, like, this is gonna sound like a weird description, at least as far as my memory goes. I thought she had like a skinnier head, like a more narrow head.
I mean, maybe. You know what? Let's just say that she's an amalgamation of George Droid and Wheeler.
Oh my god. Captain Georgina Floyd. Oh no. Someone in chat said, I was thinking of Bill Cosby. Kinda.
Oh, I do kind of see it a little bit,
now,
yeah.
Yeah, now that you said it in chat. Fuck.
God, yeah, it actually looks more like Bill Cosby than everything else we've mentioned. Oh, I don't like that. Oh.
What could they possibly do with Vault 22?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what could possibly be the point of coming to Vault 22?
Because, like,
there's nothing here for them.
Part of what I'm trying to think on too is, like, we've got 8 episodes to work with. I feel like, oh, they're delving into Vault 22. Well, that's going to be like a 2 episode type deal, like Vault 4 was. It's like, are they even going to get anything fucking done this season? Because all the stuff on the strip sound like, I almost said sounded. All the stuff on the strip feels like it's end of season stuff, like episodes 6, 7, and 8 area, you know? Maybe just 7 and 8.
Yeah. Like, the only thing I could think of is literally they just, as they're walking around, they just happen to see this vault, and Lucy, being a vault dweller, just has to investigate it. Like, that's the only reason I could possibly think of why they would even go into a place like this. Like, why? Maybe there's vault dwellers here who can help us, my people.
I don't know, I feel like they should already know that things are fucked just by seeing the door and, like, it being overgrown.
Yeah. Also, I hate that fucking thing that he wears over his shoulder.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's so weird. It's like, man, you would almost have a decent costume if it wasn't for that fucking thing you have slung over your shoulder all the time. I hate that thing. Like, it would be less stupid looking if he just had a fanny pack around his fucking waist than this thing. I hate it.
Yeah. That shoulder thing clashes with the rest of his outfit, honestly. Yeah, just give him a backpack. Like, fuck, why is that, like, difficult?
Why don't they just give him a regular, like, side pouch bag thing that goes along with the bandolier on the same shoulder, goes down, and where, like at his side, just have, like, a bag. That would at least not conflict with the rest of the outfit, and you could still see everything, whereas this thing just covers up so much, and it looks so shit. And it just looks like it's cumbersome and, like, annoying.
Yeah. It's his horse's saddlebags. See, like what Pagan said, it feels like it would be annoying to carry this thing around. Like, I'm trying to imagine, I've got stuff to carry around, and my only option are these apparently horse saddlebags, and you just have it on your shoulder. Like, that's going to be slipping off your shoulder. There's nothing to hold it in place.
Yeah.
What a fucking angry channel. I'm sorry for having emotions. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, I'm sorry for talking about something I care about being fucking destroyed.
Yeah. Wait, aren't horses extinct? He rode a horse in the pre-war for his movies. He literally rode one away from the nuclear... Actually, not away from the nuclear bombs going off, into them, towards them.
Yeah, he ran towards the nuclear bombs with his daughter.
Yeah. Just consume product, Cree.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing too. It's funny when you get comments like this, but how much you want to bet that person is also the same type of person that thinks it's totally fine to shit all over the Halo TV show? That's fine, but shitting on fucking something equally or worse. No, you're a hateful, angry channel. You're only allowed to be mad at the Halo TV show and nothing else.
This isn't even that angry? Yeah, like, we're not fucking yelling, screaming, fucking slamming and breaking things. We're just like, man, this looks pretty shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks how much they're ruining the things we like.
Yeah, God forbid we make observations about something. Especially when we have season 1 to go off of. That's the thing too. It's like, this isn't us being like, oh, this is going to be shit. It's like, we haven't even seen it yet. It's like, we watched season 1. We know the quality of writing. We know that it likely hasn't gone up any from between season 1 and 2. It's going to be bad. Like, season 1 was awful, and now they have to actually apply that writing to New Vegas. Like, yeah, there's no way. They just can't make it good. It won't be good.
Get Stuckmanized. I'm just seeing these comments mocking that guy, and I just randomly see Get Stuckmanized. By the way, not to fucking shit on Stuckman or anything, but I heard his movie was pretty shit. Like, it's finally out in theaters and stuff, and apparently it's not good. And see, that's the thing too. Like, if it was a good adaptation, I would love to see something like Vault 22 get explored. But here, it's just, it feels like they're either gonna... I don't know how you ruin Vault 22, because at this point it's like just a dungeon full of spore creatures, and I guess the flytrap plants. I feel like they're either gonna find a way to ruin it, or it's just gonna be like a dumb gimmick,
Yeah.
Remember, Jonathan Nolan's track record with Westworld was the rapid decline of that show over several seasons. No, I know. I remember hearing a lot of people say season 1 was really, really good, and then season 2 was not that great, and then season 3 was fucking dog shit.
Like, we could have gotten something good. Like, again, all they would have had to have done was pick one faction as the winner. That's all they had to do, was pick one of the factions as the winner, show that there's been some level of development in the direction of that faction, and then just have these characters, or preferably different characters. Preferably season 1 doesn't exist, and we're doing a Fallout New Vegas TV show only, and we have different characters. And it's like, yeah, have them go to some of these places and have their own story in this universe with, where the setting is now New Vegas if it was controlled by this faction, Yeah.
And that's part of
it's like, that could be interesting.
Yeah, and that's part of my problem with what we're seeing from these trailers and leaks as well, is, I would prefer House to have been the winner of New Vegas, but that's my personal taste. If the show had come out and said solidly the NCR won, if they said the Legion won, it'd be like, okay, you know what? Those were possibilities. I'm fine with that, even though I would have preferred seeing it go a different direction. Let's see what they do with it. Again, if this was a good show. But part of the problem is all 3 factions are still around, and they're making it look like no ending is possible, thus invalidating every possible, playthrough of New Vegas. It doesn't matter if you
Yep.
sided with the Legion or House or the NCR, because the ending the game that New Vegas told you that happened as a result didn't come to pass. That, oh yeah, they won, but everything got fucked up immediately after. Like, as soon as
Yep.
humanly possible, everything just went to shit as soon as the game ends, basically. What's that? House follows through on his promise to fucking keep the strip safe and milk the NCR for money. Well, that went down the toilet like 10 minutes after the narrator finished narrating.
Yep. It's just one of those things where it's like there's so much they could have done. It's like if they had gone with the house ending, you could have gone with like a technocratic like version of the Waste where Mr. House is completely focused on rebuilding industry and basically using his influence to expand and uses money as like his main drive to get people to work for him. But then otherwise it's like he doesn't really police New Vegas. It's like he basically lets people do whatever they want as long as they don't interfere with his production. And there could have been a story behind that where it's like, yeah, he's a leader, but he doesn't really do much for us. It's more about progression and rebuilding New Vegas rather than actually protecting its people and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that could have been an interesting story. We could have done something with that. Hell, if Caesar had won, there's so much you could do with that where it's like, okay, yeah, the roads are safe, the towns are fairly safe to live in, but also any type of like, what's the word? Like any type of dissent, any type of, hey, we're not being treated as well as we should be, is met with like brutal punishment, like literally Dekimatio type shit where it's like, yeah, you are put in a line and you are hacked apart with machetes.
Yeah.
If you are caught like, contradicting Caesar and his orders and stuff like that. And then you could basically have like a Roman style fucking like rebellion type shit going on, but it's like wasteland themed as well. And it's like, yeah, there's a whole lot you could do with that. That could be amazing. And also like feed into the idea that like, yeah, Caesar won, but there's no way that this empire can last, especially with Caesar being the way he is, with like his cancer and everything. Like when he falls, everything will start to fall with it. And it's like, yeah, there's a whole storyline right there that you could do something with that would be really interesting. And you would still have the New Vegas aesthetic and places that you could visit and do stuff with on top of that.
Yeah.
But no, we don't get any of this stuff. We are literally just getting the fucking most pussyfoot fucking, well, really none of the factions won. They're all shit in their own way, except for NCR. They're just gone. They're dead. They're completely gone. Fucking Mr. House is a loser who couldn't even keep the strip, the one place that he is glued to, safe. And it's now a den of monsters. The NCR are just gone. And from what we can tell from the Legion in these trailers, they're basically just a small gang of raiders now. Like, never mind the fact that they are supposed to control like multiple states to the west, where like Arizona and stuff like that is completely just completely controlled by the Legion. Yeah, never mind any of that. Now they're just a small raider gang, basically. And it's like, how have they not taken this place, especially with the NCR just being gone? Like, how the fuck have they not stormed in and taken this entire fucking place for themselves? They basically have no competition, because what can House do? If he doesn't even have control of the strip, then he sure as shit doesn't have control of everything else. So how is it that the Legion hasn't taken over this place? And the only thing I could think of is they retconned them. They didn't control anything outside of the immediate, like right across the dam. That one camp is apparently what all they had, which is not the lore, but that's what they're going to say. They're going to say that was the Legion, and they got mostly wiped out during the fucking battles or whatever. So they don't have the numbers to take New Vegas, even though there's literally no opposition.
God, I hope it's
no
not
unified
that bad.
opposition, I should say. Like, at most they would be dealing with settlers and like random squatters and stuff like that. But that would be easy. That would be pickings for them.
I don't necessarily think they're going to retcon the Legion in that way. Like, assuming they've done at least some of their homework, I expect what we see of the Legion to be, I don't want to say like a band of loyalists, but like, I guess remnants from that war who are still around. And they're still like following the Legion's way of things. Even though, like, Caesar is dead, he died of his tumor, and the Legion fell, as we were told. And these are just, like, some remnants that are, like you said, essentially raiders.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could see that, where it's like, if they do go with the whole thing of Caesar died and the Legion has been on a exponential decline since then, and this is just, like, loyalists, like, basically a civil war type thing going on, where the Legion is splintered, I could kind of see that. But again, it's just another one of those things of nobody won.
Yeah, nobody won.
They still don't have an explanation for the NCR, though, because there's no reason they should be gone. Yeah, because season 1 really did a number on them where it's like they are literally not in their home state, where they had basically full control of California.
Yeah.
One town gets fucking nuked, and suddenly the entirety of the NCR is just wiped off the face of the earth. They're just gone.
Yeah, that's something you legitimately cannot reconcile. There's no way to fix that, because we don't see the entire state. And Bethesda fans might have been able to cope and argue that, oh, they're just not in this area anymore. They still control the rest of the state. But the fact that Philly exists, the fact that the government exists within this area is like, no, there's zero chance they would just let this territory go. Like, there's zero chance they would allow a new faction to rise up in their home turf, or a new town to pop up in their own turf and not have control of it. Zero chance.
Yeah. Literally what they would have done is if Shady Sands had gotten nuked, they would have fortified everything. They would know that there's some sort of threat within their own borders. They would quarantine off Shady Sands as like basically a memorial site for their capital.
Yeah.
And they would go into full-blown war. Like, whatever they were doing before, they would shift. They would be like, okay, you know, like any of our troops in Baja, anything that's in maybe Oregon, like that, retreat, pull back into California and find whoever did this and kill them.
Yeah.
Like, you would see basically a full-on police state within California by the NCR. Basically, you would not be able to go 5 steps without them basically asking, you know, papers, please, sort of thing. And the fact that we get nothing, like at most we get, oh, there's refugees in the vault near Shady Sands. It's like, I'm sorry, what? How are they not just going to one of the other like military installations for the NCR and basically being like, hey, this is what happened. We're survivors and reporting for duty. Let's fucking get this shit going. You know, like, why are they in a vault as refugees? That makes no sense. The NCR is an extensive network. They're literally the government of California. They would have just moved them.
Yeah, that's two things that really needs to be mentioned as well that you brought up, Vault 4. Like, even if they weren't military age, those are NCR citizens, they would probably take them to other NCR fucking settlements. They wouldn't just let the Vault have them.
Yeah.
The other thing is, the Vault being in the core of their territory, the Vault being opened up and, like, exposed to the surface, why is the Vault itself not a part of the NCR?
Yeah, they would have absolutely taken over that shit. They would have been like, hello, welcome to the new California Republic. Good to have you. Okay, we're going in. Like, they would literally just take over the entire thing and then basically absorb them into their government.
Yeah, they wouldn't give them much of a choice. Like, the best chance Vault 4 has is just leaving their door locked and being like, sorry, we're not dealing with you. Come back in 100 years. That's the
Yep.
that's the only way Vault 4 could justify like not being immediately annexed by the NCR.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like keep in mind, like we're speculating that hey, maybe they will have an explanation for the Legion and stuff like that, even though they didn't have one for the NCR at all, which is a
Yeah.
massive fucking problem. But it's like, sure, maybe they can make the Caesar thing work, possibly.
Maybe.
But that's even assuming that they even try to justify like why the things are the way they are, and they don't literally just go, you know, oh well, they were always shit, and this is just how it is. It's like I could see them still doing that for sure.
Yeah.
And then you have House, where it's like, how? Like we literally see that his Securitrons got upgraded because they don't get the soldier faces until they get upgraded.
Yeah.
So he should have some level of security protecting the strip, and yet the strip has fallen.
I feel like 2 or 3 Securitrons, seeing a Deathclaw coming would be able to take, like, at least cripple it before it gets close and take it out.
Yeah. They have rockets, dude. Like, they can blow its fucking legs off. Like, there's no way Deathclaws could possibly take the strip if it was being protected by Securitrons. So how? It just doesn't make any sense. We see that they're upgraded. They literally show an upgraded Securitron in this trailer, yet they couldn't hold the strip from Deathclaws and other, like, mutants. That's insane. That makes no fucking sense. How is that even possible?
Yeah. And yeah, just quickly on the NCR thing, too. They might try to explain it in Season 2. They might try. You can't unmake the soup on that one. It's already fucked. No explanation they try to come up with for the NCR is going to fully cover for the fact of what they showed in Season 1. It's fucking dead.
Yep.
Creetosis, I hear you're doing pony content for 15,000. Bruh. They actually...
But the only way...
They actually called in Jester for this. that actually does scare me a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna have time with the Fallout show. What were you starting to say there?
Like the only way that they could justify what happened, like why the NCR isn't in California, is if they literally did the whole like the entirety of of California was nuked and basically there were no survivors. But we can clearly see that that wasn't the case because there's people in California and there's places you can go in California that isn't just fucking radiation. Like that is literally the only explanation that would work to figure out like why the NCR within their own home state are basically a non-presence. They just don't exist, is literally if the entire state got nuked. But that's just not the case. We know that that's not the case. So yeah, there is nothing they can do to reconcile the fact that they're just gone. There's no way that they can fix this.
Yeah. And yeah, if it was the entire state that got nuked, I feel like that would have been brought up in the finale of Season 1 of, oh, your father, he didn't just nuke a city. He nuked every city in the NCR. He wiped them out, you know?
Yeah. But we know that can't be true because when they fire up the fucking whatever, the cold fusion generator and all the lights start turning on in that city near it, that is a city that would have been controlled by NCR. The fact that it's still standing means it couldn't have been nuked.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they could do. There's nothing they could do to reconcile that. They made just one of the worst writing choices they could have possibly made. And now there's no way to fix it other than just straight up retconning Season 1. And they're not going to do that, you know, like this early in where it's like, oh yeah, Season 2, we're going to fucking retcon Season 1. It just ain't going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to fix it.
And remember, everybody, this is canon. This is the canon. This is what happens canonically after the events of New Vegas.
Remember how Todd Howard said he didn't want to confirm any ending as being canon? It felt like it feels like they're going half and half on that, where it's like, yeah, none of the endings from the game are canon, but also at the same time, here's House still alive, so that means that ending has to be canon, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it's literally the fucking, we don't want to canonize the endings, but also we're going to make the show canon, and we're going to go to New Vegas, and we're going to show exactly what happened after the events of New Vegas, thus canonizing some type of ending, maybe not one of the game's canon endings, but our own canon ending that we invented.
Yeah. I'm so fucking tired, man.
It's so shit. And again, and God, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking comment coming in here and saying that shit, it's like, it's just more evidence of just how stupid people are, where it's like, this is canon, asshole. Like, this is the shit we're dealing with. And again, oh yeah, Halo TV show, that's, you know, that's our fucking socially acceptable show that we're allowed to shit on. But anything else, and you're a hateful fucking person. Meanwhile, you've got this shit that is objectively worse than the Halo show, and it's fucking canon.
Yeah.
The Halo show ain't canon. It doesn't fuck up any of the actual Halo lore. But you know what does fuck up the actual lore of the game series? It's fucking like making Fallout, this show, actually fucks with the canon, and we're just supposed to accept it and be, oh, I'm so happy that they're ruining one of my favorite games' fucking story and lore, because we're getting new Fallout content, and that's all that matters. As long as we get new Fallout content, who cares?
Dude, it's insane the people who are like, just be happy you're getting more content. Like, really? That's how low your bar is? Doesn't matter what the
I'd rather
quality
get
is?
nothing.
Yeah.
I would rather Fallout as a franchise die right now than get more Fallout content if it's bad.
Because that's the thing, and like, a lot of, like, there'll be some people who disagree or won't necessarily see it the same way, but the more bad entries you add to something almost sort of retroactively ruins the good ones. So it's like, just to use an easy example, I really like Terminator and Terminator 2. They are some really, really fucking solid movies. They are really good. There's so many good character moments and action scenes, and just like, they're very solid, you know? And then I haven't seen Terminator 3, but then you get fucking Terminator Genesis and Terminator Dark Fate. I heard 3 wasn't great either. I've never seen it, so I can't really comment on it. But
I did not care for it.
But you have these new entries that fucking, like, just make it stupider and damage it and fucking ruin it in every way. And it's like, that doesn't ruin the first two in the sense of, like, they're not bad movies now. I could still watch them and enjoy them. But those thoughts are always there of, oh, this is where it goes, you know?
Well, yeah, because it will be viewed as like, oh, you're a fan of that franchise. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if Star Wars is kind of that way now, if you think about it. It's like there's way more bad content for Star Wars than there is of good content. And it's like, yeah, when you say that you're a fan of Star Wars, people aren't going to immediately think, oh, you're a fan of the first 3 movies. They're going to think, oh, you're a fan of all that dog shit, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's embarrassing to be like, oh yeah, I'm a fan of Star Wars now, because it's like, oh, you're a fan of the original trilogy and nothing that's come after it, so you're not a Star Wars fan. It's like, no, I am a Star Wars fan. It's just what Star Wars has become since then has been shit. No, I'm not a fan of the Disney trilogy or fucking The Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett or any of that shit. Creetosis, all future super chats from me is going towards the Fallout Pony stuff. Bruh.
I still need to finish my initial rewatch so I can finally pull you into that and be like, okay, time to rip that Band-Aid off.
No!
Escape. Escape. Delete.
What's the minimum to go towards it? I don't know right now. I don't know. I didn't think it out because I didn't think anyone would actually go for it. You brought this on yourself? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have made a fucking joke on the server.
You underestimated the level of horsetism within your community. This was a fatal mistake.
$150 minimum? That sounds fair, I guess. I can't remember if we said it last time. Are we taking bets on whether he needs to ghoul juice or not in Season 2?
I think that's something we mentioned before, and from what I can see, it seems like it's probably going to be forgotten. They're probably going to forget that their whole fucking Zombrex stand-in is just gone.
Cree reads the MLP Fallout fanfic on stream for his 1 million sub special.
No. We're not doing that. No. Dude, that book it's one of the things that people point at as like a fan fiction in general of like, yeah, look how long this shit is. Like, this shit is longer than the Bible.
What the fuck? How long does it take to read it?
So I listened to the audiobook and it took me like, I think it almost took me over a month.
But that's listening like here and there. It's not like a month straight.
Okay, maybe it didn't take a month. Maybe it took like a few weeks, I think. Maybe a couple weeks. I don't really remember. It's been a long time since I've read that story, and I'm curious if it holds up as well as I remember. It might not, but I am curious to go over that again. But yeah, the point is, it's a long ass fucking book, and it's not something that we're gonna read on stream. There's just no way. We would be doing multiple videos over the course of like at least a couple of weeks to do that. It's like, yeah, that's not worth it. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry,
no,
chat.
At most, we might do a video going over it and being like, oh yeah, here's like a review or like an analysis of this thing.
I think I said a review in the fucking joke comment on the server.
Yeah, I'd be fine with doing a review. Because I am curious if it still holds up. I remember it being pretty good. Definitely better than Fallout 3. But yeah, I'm still curious if it holds up as well as I remember.
Can we stop talking about this?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I do not wish to speak about chat trying to fucking torment me with horses.
Whenever it is relevant, I will discuss it.
So I saw people saying that the base that we saw, which I assume this is the same one in the first trailer, is supposed to be Area 51. I don't know where they're getting that from, though.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting that from. This could literally be...
I have seen some people say it's Nellis. It's not Nellis.
Yeah, I doubt it's Nellis.
It looks nothing like it. The landscape is too different.
Yeah, there's quite a few military installations in Nevada, like besides Area 51 and whatnot.
Chad is saying it was on the door.
It was on the door?
Yeah, I didn't see that on the first trailer.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I also never heard anyone discuss it either. And I feel like that's something people would have mentioned.
So yeah, there's still it. We've only seen 4 airships at once, so that's the maximum so far. There could be more. God, I fucking hate. I fucking hate that they had one of them in Fallout 4. Like, I remember the first time I saw it, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And now they have 4 of them?
Yeah, well, remember when season 1 came out and it was like a pretty big discussion of like, how do they even have a second one of these? That's insane. And then like there was this whole thing of, oh, it's the cast went in, and then that name ended up never even getting used in the fucking show. So it's literally just this carbon copy fucking Pridwin. It even has Pridwin on the side, which then made people think, oh, there isn't 2. It's just one airship that's going back and forth across the wastes, which canonically seems like the more likely thing, because what we're showing in the show does seem to actually kind of match that to some degree. But then here we are in season 2, and there's just 4 now. Like, what? What?
Yeah. Remember, the one from Fallout 4 was made from the fucking remnants of the Enclave mobile crawler from Broken Steel, and the fucking power source from Rivet City.
Yeah. It's like, you're telling me you found more of those things? Like, you found other basically like giant mega structures of technology like the fucking crawler and a fucking energy source like what was in Rivet City to make 4 of these things? Where?
I think part of my problem with them is that these aren't like simple airships for moving. They are fucking armored. This whole thing is made of fucking metal. It's like,
these are literally flying fortresses.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think people in the pre-war world would have been able to make something but like this, but the Brotherhood can. It seems like, I'm sorry, I don't care what your fuel source is. I don't know how you keep this thing in the air perpetually.
Yeah, no, not perpetually. That's insane. Like, I would maybe be okay with like the Enclave, like at their peak, having one of these and not be like, you know, something that stays in the air perpetually. It's only something that is like when they're doing a raid or some kind of campaign run, then they fly it over the target and, you know, like vertibirds come out and whatever and all that sort of stuff. But then it has to go back, land, and be refueled, and is used fairly sparingly because of that. And it's like, okay, that I could understand. But the Brotherhood having 4 of these things, like, these aren't blimps. These aren't just normal little fucking airships like what was in Tactics, where they can literally be taken out by lightning strikes and shit like that, and they're made from cloth and shit. These are fully metal, armored, flying fortresses that can dock and house fucking vertibirds and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, no, that's insane that they even have one of these things. The fact that they have 4 of them that can fly perpetually in the air, insane. Absolutely insane.
And I have to bring this up every time these fucking airships come out. The Pridwin weighs 40,000 tons. That is in-game lore from Fallout 4. 40,000 tons. So they have to keep all of that weight fucking high up in the air, basically perpetually. How?
Yeah, I have no idea, because there's never been an explanation for how these things fly. Like, at most, there's like in Fallout 4, you put bombs on like these like gas canisters or something, like these gas balloons inside of it. But it's like, that wouldn't hold up this fucking thing. That's not how that works. Like, you would need like anti-grav fucking technology.
Yeah, and that's like what someone says in chat too. They would need anti-gravity.
Yeah, you would need like whatever the fucking iBots are using, like scaled up to a massive degree, and you would need multiple of them within this ship to even remotely get it off of the fucking ground.
Yeah. You know, a lot of this is just the generic shit that, it's hard to comment on anything here, except for, I guess, oh look, all the, Vault 30 whatever people are fucking forced out. I guess Norm got a fucking, Vault 33 jumpsuit for some reason. Probably so you could tell he's the leader in a crowd.
Maybe, yeah. I can't tell if that one suit down there has 33 written on it, but that might just be the one scrunched up weird.
Yeah, look, it all looks like 31s to me.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's there is a shot that shows him with like a tank top on and his suit is like either shredded or been like pulled down for some reason, so maybe his suit gets destroyed, so
well, no,
he puts a new one on.
That's when he was in the vault looking at all the frozen fucking Vault Tech corpos.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about his
Crete.
original Vault suit.
Yes.
Okay, you're not fucking specifying, so I don't know.
God,
I'm
keep doing that.
Look, I'm talking about the suit he's in now, and you say, "Oh, maybe it gets destroyed at some point." That's what's throwing me off. Is you?
No, I said it
backwards.
makes sense. I said it maybe makes sense because we
Okay.
saw that when he was in the vault, his other jumpsuit was like either shredded or like he's wearing it in a weird way where the tank top is clearly showing. So maybe it got destroyed and he put this one on to replace it.
Okay, yeah, but surely he's got more than like one copy of his vault suit in his quarters.
I mean, maybe, but then why didn't he put it on?
I don't know. Chad is roasting me. It's probably deserved. Sorry. People commented on it earlier. This is one of the guys from the fucking Eternals. It's weird that he looks plastic.
Yeah, kind of. He does kind of have that weird, not real looking face. Like it looks like something that would be like, yeah, like plastic, like sculpted plastic or something.
So there's confirmation on the Securitrons getting upgraded.
Yeah. Which again means there's pretty much no way that they should have been able to have been defeated, or the strip had got taken over, because these things would have been defending the strip mainly. Like that is where most of them would have been, and yet, from what we can tell, there's basically only, I think we're only shown this one Securitron in the trailers, and it's like, okay, where are the others, and why did they not defend the strip? And again, the only other way I can think that this could be explained is if they did go with the independent version of, the endings for New Vegas, and like you upgraded the Securitrons and they're just kind of scattered around the wasteland and maybe they malfunctioned or something, but we're shown that House is still in control of the Lucky 38. Like, the only thing I could think of is if they decide to do the thing where, oh, well, they didn't actually kill Mr. House to like supplant Yes Man into the Lucky 38, even though that is literally something you have to do in the game. You have to kill him. And then it's like, oh, well, in this version, they didn't have to kill him. They just basically hacked his system and put Yes Man in charge. But then over time, Mr. House regained control of the Lucky 38. But by that point, the strip had already fallen, I guess. Like, again, it still doesn't make any sense because Yes Man would still protect the strip with the fucking Securitrons that he has. So it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like there's no good explanation for this.
Yeah. There is a couple comments in chat I want to grab that talk about this. The chip can be delivered to house and only affect the strip's Securitrons, and someone else said you could deliver the chip and upgrade them on the strip, then go to then side with NCR or Caesar's Legion. I think that would be a really like weird direction to take it, where you do that and then like I suppose it's possible for a character to do that, but I feel like if you're going in a direction, you would be all in on it, you know?
Yeah, it's weird having all these weird half-assed, like, oh, this did happen, but this other thing didn't happen, and just constantly doing that throughout the entire thing. Because again, it's like, because there's multiple instances of this where it's like, oh, maybe this happened, but then this other thing didn't happen with all these other factions as well. And it's like, that's so weird. Why would everything be so half-assed and like only a portion of it get done?
Yeah.
But then nothing else does. It's like, it almost implies that the courier just didn't exist.
I mean, that's what it feels like in a lot of ways. The other comment, let me see if I could find it. Someone mentioned the face was wait, does that Securitron have the error no sign face from Big MT on it before the soldier comes up? I was wanting to go back and take another look at that because it was either that or I was like considering, do these only get upgraded mid-fight here? Were there the cops before? But they don't show us that part. We only see the soldier face coming up. So that's what it looks like when they go from one to the other when they get the upgrade.
I don't know how the fuck that would work, because they would need the platinum chip and they would have to install it.
Yeah, but that's
during the fight. Like, that's insane. Like, why would they even do that?
That's the kind of fucking retarded writing I expect from this, though. Because they're probably going to go all in on fucking all the visuals, all the easily recognizable visuals. You know there's going to be people soy-pogging, oh my god, the Securitrons got upgraded mid-fight!
Yeah, I could see that. God, I hate this!
They're getting their asses kicked by the Brotherhood, then they got upgraded, and they started stomping the Brotherhood in return! Guys, it's so cool! You know? That's what I could expect. Like, let's... You know what, let me put it on... Let me wait for, Eternal's guy to fucking finish his scene. So
my take on it was just that they're, like, after years of basically abandonment and, like, disrepair, they've, like, started to glitch and, like, have errors. So they're hostile now. Like, kind of like what happened with, like, a lot of the
ones in the big MT?
Sentry bots.
Oh.
Well, that and, like, Sentry bots and other, like, robots that are meant to protect people, but from years of degradation have become hostile. And it's like, yeah, I guess that could happen with Securitrons too, probably.
Maybe, but the Securitrons have a auto repair feature.
But maybe that's broken. Maybe that's what the error is. Maybe the error causes that to not work properly, and now they're falling into disrepair.
Mantis and Juicehead are already? What? Fucking soy-pogging over them possibly being upgraded mid-battle?
Dude, if that's the takeaway they actually went with, like, that they got from that, it's like, that's insane.
Anyways, I slowed it down to 0.25. Yes, they are. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so shooting. That's not the corrupted face from Old World Blues, but like I'm wondering why it would have this on it.
Yeah, like I don't really, unless they're literally gonna do the fucking. God, not even that. I don't know. Like
It's the damaged
maybe
face?
it's telling him. Maybe
I
it's
don't think
telling
so.
him to stop, and like this is like its way of saying halt or something.
Mm,
But it does really seem like this is like some kind of error, because like why else would it even be attacking? Unless maybe it's programmed to see like the Brotherhood as a threat, and because he's wearing power armor, it just automatically is like, oh, enemy, kill. Yeah, I really think this is one of those things where we're just gonna have to wait till the show comes out, because this is like,
yeah.
there's so many different things that they could do to try and explain this, and likely none of them will be good. But yeah, I feel like we're not going to get anywhere just trying to like come up with, you know, our own predictions as to why. Like I it could be anything.
It looks like the glitch guy. I am kind of seeing something there. Under the I guess the no sign, the circle with the line through it. It's just really fucking hard to tell what it was or what it is. Because like
Yeah,
if you
well,
look, like it all isn't static. At the top left, you can see there's fucking something there.
yeah, it does kind of look like there's something there, but it's like, but then to have this like sign over it, you know, is weird, because it's like, why is that there then, and why does it switch back to the soldier face? If it's corrupted, why would it be able to do that? Because it's implied, at least in Overworld Blues, that they can't change that face, the
Yeah.
corrupted face. So I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
People in chat are saying the Securitrons in Old World Blues do have that face. It's the stronger ones that have the moon face. Let me check that quickly. Just scrolling through the wiki page. There's the cop. There's the soldier. There's the berserk face, which, yeah, this doesn't look like that. Oh, okay, yeah. This one does appear. Damage series. It can use a grenade launcher and machine gun, but not the other weapons. The unit's face of the Securitron is the berserk one's face crossed out.
Oh.
Yeah, because like I couldn't tell if it was pareidolia or not, but like middle of the circle at the top, to the right of the top of the line going through it, almost there's a dark spot there that kind of looks like an eye. Over to the right more on the other side of the circle looks like possibly another eye.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too, because like when they started mentioning like the face, I was like, the only way there could be a face is if like this was an eye, and then this was like a mouth.
Yeah. And you know what? Looking at a close-up of the fucking damaged one on the wiki, that is the exact fucking image we see on screen here. So this...
Weird. Then why does it switch to a fucking soldier face?
Yeah, I don't know, because I thought the damaged Securitrons were like Old World Blues exclusive, where it's like, yeah, these ones are fucked up. They're not like going into service.
Yeah, because like the whole point of the soldier face is to indicate that they've been upgraded to the Mark II system so that they can use all of their weapons, like all their onboard weapons. So why is it randomly getting upgraded in the middle of this fight? Or maybe this is like before the fight starts and it's in like corrupted mode and then shifts into that, but that still doesn't make any sense. It's like, but it still wouldn't be able to just do that.
Big MT acquired a number of Securitrons in order for Dr. Zero to prove his superiority over Robert House, by creating a superior PDQ-88B Securitron. However, despite his efforts, none of them are functional. All are irreparably damaged or completely berserk, hostile to anyone who enters the perimeter. So yeah, this image existed exclusively for the ones that were, someone said in chat, they were failures made by Zero.
Yeah, so what is one doing here? And
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Again, it's one of these things where it's like, okay, did he use existing Securitrons and try to turn them into something else, or did he try to make his own from scratch?
I can tell you
Because
exactly
it's
what
like-
it is, Pagan.
Hmm.
They skimmed the wiki. They don't know that these aren't House's Securitrons. They saw the image on the wiki and they're like, oh shit, we can use that in the show.
Yeah, I could see that. Because I was going to say, it's like, well, if it's confirmed that he's using existing Securitrons and this is just what happens when they get like irreparably damaged, then maybe this one was irreparably damaged and it is one of the original Securitrons. But again, I don't understand why it would go from the symbol that it has on its face to indicate that it's been irreparably damaged to a working Securitron soldier face to indicate that it's been upgraded. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. But again, nothing in the show makes sense.
I know, it's so frustrating.
Like you said, we'll probably just have... This is one of those things we'll have to wait for the show to see what it is. It'll probably just be nothing. It'll probably be, you know, it shows this in the fight and it doesn't get explained or mentioned. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. It's just one of those things, though. It's like, you have to explain some of this, because it's like, if Mr. House is still alive, then that should in some way indicate that either he won to some degree, or at the very least, he was like basically fully prepared during the Battle of Hoover Dam, but lost somehow. And it's like, so why are there so few Securitrons? And why are they seemingly attacking random people? And like this is going to have to be explained in some way. And with this show's writing, I don't know if we will. I don't know if we'll actually get an explanation.
Yeah, I don't think we will. You know what?
God, I hate that gun.
Yeah. You know what it might also be, now that I think of it? That might have been specifically a trailer shot, too. They weren't considering, oh, how will this make sense in universe or anything? It's, wouldn't it be cool in the trailer if we had it switch from something else to the soldier? And
yeah, I could see that.
We'll use this image because it's not them being upgraded, it's not Victor or anything else, it's just this, like, random no sign image, and then it switches to a soldier, and that'll look fucking cool in the trailer. It could be that.
I could see that, yeah. God, I hate this fucking gun. I hate the radium rifle from Fallout 4. It's so shit. Such an awful looking gun. It's such a stupid concept, too.
Yeah. Dude, I hate all the fucking Cult of Adam guns. What a perfect representation for what's being done to this game.
Yeah, really, yeah. She just walks up to this fucking feral ghoul in this car and just like slowly puts her shotgun up to its face and blows its head off. And it's like, yeah, fucking Bethesda, and then like basically any legacy fucking Fallout content.
Yeah. Why the fuck would he be turning around? God,
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know.
like seeing House move. on the screen.
Yeah, that's weird. It's so weird. Going from a still image to like this like weird digital representation avatar.
He's a
Like you said,
fucking
it's literally
VTuber.
it's literally a VTuber. It's literally a VTuber, and it's so weird seeing that. And it's like, why are we doing this? It's probably just gonna be the fucking, well, we didn't want to waste the actor's talents by just having a still image. We wanted you to be able to see his face move and stuff like that. And like, I'm sure that's what they're gonna say, but it's still shit.
So, a lot of times when this discussion comes up, people reference Dread, because Dread is a pretty fucking good movie, and Carl Urban does have the helmet on the whole time. You know what movie we watched recently, Pagan, where someone has a fucking helmet on the whole time, and the character is still expressive as fuck?
What?
V for Vendetta.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking Elrond, fucking Agent Smith. He plays V in V for Vendetta. He wears the mask the entire time. You don't see him without the mask, really, for a second of the film. Because, like, even when he is unmasked in that one section where he talks to the cops, he's wearing, like, a rubber mask over his face. You don't actually see what his real face is. And for the rest of the film, he has the Guy Fawkes mask on. And every scene, he is still incredibly emotive with the rest of his body.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, you don't really have that with House being a still image, but that's why voice acting is a thing where, obviously you use your voice to portray, like, how a character is feeling, and which was done to really good effect with, again, I can't pronounce his name, the guy who played Odo from Deep Space Nine in fucking Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it... Making House a VTuber is one of the weirdest fucking choices ever, and I hate it.
Well, you know what it's kind of like the equivalent of? If Bethesda remade Fallout 3 and they gave President Eden a fucking, like, physical body or, like, a completely new digital screen that actually shows, like, a person now. And it's like, why? Why is he not just the fucking lines that move when he speaks anymore to indicate that he's just a computer? Why do you need to put a human face to it now?
Yeah. Like, I don't like Fallout 3. It's a very bad game. It's got problems all throughout. Probably one of the best choices they made was having Eden be a screen with a line through it, as opposed to giving him a face.
God, it's crazy how just worse and worse Bethesda just keeps getting. Where it's like, even shit that they would have done properly years and years ago, like, even that shit is gone now, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, dude. And people still defend this shit. It's crazy how much leeway they give Bethesda and, like, all of their decisions. It's just so weird.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where this is gonna be.
Oh god, there's that fucking
yeah. That's the what
fist again.
That's the reason I paused it. But then I was looking more at the rim. It's like, where the fuck is this?
I'm not sure.
It can't be Novak.
Yeah, I don't think this is Novak. I have no clue. Like, there's any number of places this could be.
Novak, look at the wallpaper. Is that some of the wallpaper they have in Novak?
I don't think
El Rey
so.
Motel by McCarran.
It could be the El Rey Motel.
Presidential Suite. See, I don't remember stuff like fucking wallpaper patterns, carpet patterns, anything like that for the most part. Like that's just not the way my memory works again for the most part. Sometimes something will stick out where it's like, "Oh, huh." Like with Ricky's shirt from Trailer Park Boys, and I noticed the fucking character in Nuka World was wearing the same shirt. It's like that stood out to me. But
This could also just be like the random entryway to like a random house. So like
yeah.
This could be literally anywhere. Like I don't think we're going to be able to
Yeah.
discern anything about the location from this room.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, look at the fucking Power Fist. I hate the Fallout 4 Power Fist. It's so shit.
It's also weird that she has to cock it.
Yeah, that's weird. And also the fact that, like, one, you have to hold on to the bar so that it doesn't fall off of your hand, meaning you basically lose the use of your hand while you're using this thing. It's not covering enough of your arm to work as armor because it could still be shot through.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't like hold it up to yourself and like block anything with it, really. It's just so shit compared to what we had before. It's like, I know the like Fallout 1 Power Fist doesn't look like how the Fallout 3 and New Vegas ones did, but it's like that was actually one of the few good designs that Bethesda came up with was for the Power Fist. That shit actually made sense and I liked it. And then we just get this, and it's like, but why? The one you had before was just objectively better.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate this design.
I think they wanted to turn it from like a pre-war weapon into a post-war weapon in Fallout 4. But again, it's like a more lore change, and also it's literally just done for the effect of, well, it needs to look more like scrap and shit because that's the kind of world that we inhabit now. And it's like, you could still have fucking pre-war weapons, you know, being used in the post-war. Not everything has to be a post-war fucking creation.
Yeah. Also, I'm also wondering, now that I've seen that a second time and in slow motion, if that was specifically a trailer shot as well with her punching the camera.
Probably.
Something I want to note on this scene, since we happen to pause on it. Can't help but notice the Caesar's Legion tents don't look like they're too damaged. They look like they're in pretty good condition.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, this actually looks like a proper camp for the most part, whereas
with Camp Golf, it looked like it was abandoned. We saw one character, and the way the camera was panning as the ghoul was walking through, and you're like seeing through the tents to him walking down the road. That's the kind of shot you use when a place is abandoned, and it's like, oh, is something going to pop out to get him?
Yeah. And we didn't see any troops or anything walking around in the area, and it's like, yeah, if this is supposed to still be a significant camp, you would see troops on patrol. You would see people doing stuff. It wouldn't just be an empty fucking camp. Whereas at least here, like I don't see any NCR or any Legion, which maybe they're in the tents or they're away from this area right now. But it's like, look at these tents. These look brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like your I don't know if it was your theory or someone in chat, but I remember it coming up that she looks like a rando who happened to scavenge the armor. I think that was you.
That was me, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, the fact that place looks so abandoned lends credence to that.
Yep. The only thing I could think of that would make any sense is she's either a scavenger who just scavenged the armor and she's talking about like what this place used to be, or she's, for whatever reason, a holdout, just some random NCR trooper who decided to keep her armor on and stay in this location while everyone else either died or left for some strange reason. Like, those are the only things that make sense.
You know, our entire home got nuked. There's nobody left in California. The rest of the NCR has abandoned the area. But goddamn, if I'm not gonna stay at my post 15 years later after everyone else has left, because I care about taking the Mojave that much.
Yeah, like I could see them writing a character like that. Like as stupid as it is, I could still see them doing that. Just been be like, oh yeah, she's such a fucking powerful character. She upholds her duty. She didn't abandon her post. She still believes in what the NCR stood for. Some dumb shit like that. It's like, oh my god, I want to die. I want to die. I want to die.
Hey, random NCR lady who's still here. Why haven't you left yet? Well, a friend of mine in the NCR told me to hold out here, because we'll be getting a sign sometime in the future that everything will be alright. Have you heard from my friend Moldaver?
Oh my god. No, stop. You can't keep getting away with it. I'm late. How is it better than you hoped? Oh no.
It's
If anything,
awful.
it's worse. It's so much. It's confirming so many things that we were afraid of.
Yeah. We get like a very, very brief shot of an overhead of the camp. I'll try and grab that. God. Taking a lot longer to get there than I thought.
God, her face just does not look real. Is it? Like, I know people made the jokes of like frog face Lucy and everything, but it's like, good God, her fucking face looks CGI'd. It doesn't look real. It's like fucking Alita Battle Angel levels of fucking weird.
Oh God. Kinda, yeah. I noticed that a bit in the first season.
Yeah, look at the size of this camp.
We do see people moving in this shot, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane that the Legion would have something like this, but then Camp Golf looks like how it was portrayed. And it's like, yeah, this implies that the NCR is gone and the Legion has a much bigger presence than the NCR, yet they still haven't taken the fucking Mojave. It doesn't make any sense.
That's Lanius's camp? I'm 100% sure.
I mean, probably, yeah. It's still weird, though, that, like, you know, Lanius... Because here's the thing. Here's my problem with it. Even if we do the whole fucking idea that there's a civil war going on between the Legion because Caesar died and everything is falling apart, it wouldn't have been so immediate that nothing would have gotten done. Lanius would have taken over, and at the very least, he would have came back and retaken the Mojave, now that there's basically no opposition, really, because it's like, yeah, Mr. House, as far as we can tell, couldn't even hold the fucking strip from Death Claws, and the NCR are basically just gone. They just don't exist, basically. So how the fuck is it that they haven't taken over the Mojave and then started to fall into ruin after that, where they started to have like a decline after the fact? It wouldn't have been so immediate that they wouldn't have been able to have retaken the dam and then the rest of the Mojave. They absolutely would have. In fact, they would have moved all the way into California by now. They would have taken that shit.
That's kind of the whole point, too, of you still have to face Lanius even if you kill Caesar. It's like, yeah, Caesar dying won't cause the Legion to implode immediately, like you said. Lanius is still fucking there. He's still going to do his job. So...
yeah. Like, the only thing I could think of would be like... Well, no, even then, because we're shown that Lucy was a child when Shady Sands was nuked. So there would have been, like... all that time, more than enough time for the Legion to have come back and taken the Mojave. Because it basically what is implied from what we can see in season 1 is that Shady Sands gets nuked, and within like probably the next 4 or 5 years, the NCR just vanishes basically.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, there's plenty of time there for the Legion to come in, take the dam, take the Mojave, and take California before the rot starts to set in. So it just doesn't make any sense that the Legion is basically just a band of raiders that are like loosely within the Mojave, but haven't taken it over yet. That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It feels like they were here because they were in New Vegas, as opposed to them being here for any actual, like, solid story purpose.
Yeah.
Well, we're setting it in the New Vegas area, so we have to have the Legion.
Oh my god, I wonder if they're going to try to do like a fucking... I mean, it wouldn't make much sense, but they nuke Shady Sands, and I guess the Legion heard about that somehow and basically saw this as their opportunity to come and try to retake the dam. So in order to hold off the Legion, the NCR tries to bolster its forces in the Mojave. And then I guess the war at the dam was just so bad that it basically wiped out a large chunk of the Legion and basically wiped out the NCR, leaving both sides so weak that neither one could retake the Mojave. But then why wouldn't Mr. House take over?
Because he's got a Deathclaw on the strip and he can't do anything now.
Yeah, that's my problem, where it's like, okay, but then they're also going to have to make up some contrived reason for why Mr. House wouldn't like have capitalized on that weakness and taken over himself, because it's like he absolutely would have done something. So they're going to have to come up with a completely new contrived reason for Mr. House not being able to do anything either.
I'm going to go back to my theory from our previous coverage of the trailer, the previous trailer. Remember how in the Yes Man path, if you destroy the robots in the fort, he's like, "Wow, you destroyed all those robots we needed. That's wonderful, boss." I wonder if it's going to be a situation like that where the courier didn't decide to go against House, but still destroyed the robots anyways. So that's why House's forces are crippled. Like, that doesn't make sense as far as playing the game goes, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me, that House doesn't seem to have a solid security force that he can use.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to portray the courier as just some fucking psycho who wanted to watch the world burn and just did everything he could to gimp every single faction in the wasteland.
That is
like, oh, he sabotaged the Legion by fucking disabling their howitzers and all this other shit, and he fucked with the NCR by planting bombs and letting the Legion do their attacks, and didn't stop any of that shit, and also like all this other crap that they could have done. And he also destroyed all of the Securitrons at the fort somehow and left fucking Mr. House defenseless, and he just decided to do all of that shit to fuck with them.
That is so modern writing. That might actually be what they did.
Yeah. And then they could probably try to pull it as like some fucking thing of, oh, well, he was planning to sabotage all these groups so he could take over for himself, but he was killed in the process of doing it, so he never even got to take over.
Fuck.
I could see them doing that.
Yeah. God, we're getting more of these shitty characters. So yeah, there's Macaulay Culkin, who people are saying is Caesar. I don't think he's gonna be Caesar.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to be fucking.
I saw someone earlier
Caesar.
say he might be Aurelius.
Maybe he could be. Yeah, he could maybe be Aurelius. It'd be a weird choice, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. But then
So-
why would he be fucking attacking the Legion?
Yeah,
That's my thing.
It could be like, this guy has failed us, kill him.
Yeah, maybe.
People in chat are also saying Volpez. Look, nothing against Macaulay Culkin. I'm glad that he's getting work. I'm glad that he seems to be doing well. He did good on AVGN. I liked his appearances on Red Letter Media. I don't think he can pull off a Volpez.
No, absolutely not. Volpez is one of those people where it's like, yeah, you have to really dig to find a good character.
You need
like a good actor to play him.
Yeah, you need like fucking top 10% actors to play Volpez.
Yeah. And also, if you don't have him wearing the fucking dog head and goggles for at least his intro, like, there's something fucking wrong with you.
I could imagine that being leading up to the scene. Like, if we assume Macaulay Culkin is Volpez, I can imagine him, like, walking up in the helmet and then taking it off to kill this guy.
Yeah, maybe. Still, just such a weird choice if that is the case, where it's like, Volps in Culta, and this is who you chose to play that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just be weird.
And again, nothing against Macaulay Culkin or anything. It's just not a good choice, you know?
I don't think it can be Caesar, specifically because we see the crown being put on Linnaeus in one of the trailers, and here he's not wearing it, which means, like, the only reason Linnaeus would put on the crown, which, again, he never would, he would keep his helmet because he would never take it off. But, like, if we're going by Bethesda logic, even, the only reason he would put on the crown was if Caesar died. He wouldn't be wearing the crown while Caesar was still alive. So the fact that this guy isn't wearing the crown but is still alive means he pretty much can't be fucking Caesar. There's just no way. Plus, Caesar wouldn't be the one doing the dirty work. He wouldn't be stabbing a legionary on his own. He would have one of his lieutenants do it.
Yeah, one of the details I like in New Vegas is, I think it's if you wake him up, or if you talk to him after he says to leave him alone, he'll just be like, Praetorian Guard, kill this rat, or whatever. Kill this degenerate.
Yeah.
For fucking bothering me.
Yeah, he never gets his own hands dirty. That's one of the things about Caesar that makes him so, like, hated. Like why he's such a fucking, like, disgusting character in terms of, like, morals and just how he is the fact that he never does anything himself. He never gets his own hands dirty. He has everyone else do it for him.
How about the Praetorian Guard leader? Maybe. We'll see. We don't get much, so it's hard to speculate. It's just, I don't think it's going to be Caesar.
Yeah, this could be any character. This guy might not even be a part of the Legion. It might, like Cree mentioned earlier, it might be some guy disguised as a Caesar's Legion person who infiltrated the camp, and he would have been caught here, so he killed this guy to, like, protect himself from being found out by the rest of the camp.
Caesar could have Alzheimer's. Caesar should be dead. Like, if he didn't get the brain tumor taken care of, he could be dead. I did see people in chat speculating that Caesar becomes a title, and that Edward Sallow, I believe is his last name, is actually dead, and it's a new person as Caesar. But again, I feel like anyone who would replace him would try to emulate him as much as possible and wouldn't get their hands dirty. Unless we're going with, oh, he's also a psychopath who actually really likes killing people.
See, I just don't see that either, because I feel like the only, again, well, maybe that could cause the whole Civil War thing, because Legate Linnaeus would not accept that.
No, he wouldn't.
Unless it was like Caesar's heir, like his actual son, I don't think that Legate Linnaeus would be okay with someone else becoming the leader of Caesar's Legion. He would take up that mantle. He himself would take up the mantle. He would not allow someone else to do it. And
Yeah.
no one could really stop him either because it's Linnaeus. You're not going to beat him in combat, and the majority of the Legion would be loyal to him. So, yeah, no, I just don't see that happening. Like, maybe this is a Bethesda creation and this is something that they've decided to do, but still, it would still be a problem because it would be like, well, if Linnaeus exists and he's alive, then this sort of thing just would not be able to happen.
The game was pretty clear that it would be Linnaeus who takes control.
Yeah, they made it very clear that that was the case. That, like, yeah, if Caesar dies, sure, Caesar's dead and the Legion will fall eventually.
Yeah.
But you also have the trade-off of Linnaeus becomes the new leader and he is way more brutal than even Caesar was.
Yeah. He almost looks kind of like surprised or shocked there too at the end, like, oh shit, I just had to kill this guy, as opposed to like
that's
being ordered to do it or being into it. So that does look like he's someone in disguise, maybe.
Yeah, that really leans heavily into that, where it's like, yeah, I think this is someone pretending to be a Caesar's Legion soldier and then killing this guy.
So I saw a comment to this effect earlier, and it's now a super chat, $2 from a real lobster with an internet connection. Thank you. I would say it's Mr. Fantastic. I don't think it's fantastic. That seems like a stretch to me.
I don't think it would be Mr. Fantastic.
Like, no offense or anything when I say this, but that just seems like something random was grabbed and thrown in there for some reason. Like, why would it be fantastic? People in chat. Go ahead.
I was just saying, yeah, I cannot see that being Mr. Fantastic. I just don't see it. I just don't see that being Mr. Fantastic, because the way that he would have to be portrayed in order to even be that character just doesn't fit with what we're seeing on screen for that character.
Well, it also just doesn't fit for the character we saw in New Vegas either.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Again, I'll grab most of the all the super chats at the end. I haven't been able to get most of them because we've been really talking about it, but $2 from Dilucon. How's the trailer so far? Thank you. It's fucking awful. I hate it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
People are also speculating that, and this is nothing really, but that Lucy's father is wearing the Pimp Boy 3 billion. I think that's just lighting. It makes no sense to me for them to give that to him. They probably don't even know it exists. That rumor started because Macaulay's character was described as a crazy genius. That's the whole point of Fantastic, though, is that he isn't a genius.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. He's a complete retard who pretends to know what he's talking about, but is always wrong.
Yeah. He's literally the guy who... it's kind of funny. He's the guy who speech checked his way into a job he doesn't fucking belong. Like, you can imagine what the set of, like, in-game speech checks would have been that he would have received to get to where he was.
Yeah. He would literally be like a high luck stat, 0 intelligence character where, like, yeah, he can bullshit his way into things, but, like, other than that, like, he is a complete, like, just utter retard. Like, he cannot do fucking anything.
Yeah. He has a theoretical degree in physics. Yeah, exactly. That's the point of the whole joke.
Yeah. They asked me if I had a degree in physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics.
Lucy's dad injecting a thing into a rat and it fucking explodes. That seems like it's going to be something that's played for comedy.
God, do we really need the chicken fucker again? Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just seems to me like it's this random side character that they just keep bringing back for some reason. You know what it reminds me of? There was a post a while back. I can't remember which site it was, but it's like, oh, it's the two heroes that get reincarnated every several generations, and also the random guy who gets reincarnated with them. And someone responded with a picture of Zelda, Link, and fucking Beetle. Because he's like the merchant that always shows up in the games. It's like, yeah, these two heroes get fucking reincarnated, and also this random trader also happens to be there every time for some reason. It's kind of that thing where it's like, yeah, it's just this random character that keeps showing up for no particular reason. Who's Beetle? Beetle's like the long-faced fucking weirdo merchant who keeps showing up in Zelda games. He was the guy on the boat who would sell you shit in Wind Waker. I think he was a traveling merchant in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Zelda to like put a face to this guy. Like whenever you say merchant, my mind immediately goes to either like the fucking
oh no.
There's what are those rock people called? Gorons? Is that what they're called?
I think so.
Like I think of the fucking like one merchant I saw in one game from of like that dude, and then the fucking mask guy from Majora's Mask.
Yeah. I'll grab a picture for him for you in a bit so you can see what he is. Beetle was in Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And someone else said Spirit Tracks. Sorry, where was that? I believe also Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Actually, that was the same person. Who's you know, let me just fucking grab this right now. Sure, this image will do. It's this fucking retard character who shows up in a bunch of the games.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I have seen this guy before. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he shows up in a bunch of the games. I saw someone in chat mention Tingle as well. I don't know how many games Tingle shows up in. I haven't really played as much of the Zelda games as I should. It's one of those series that's in my backlog of like, I need to play a dozen of these games at some point in the future.
Yeah, I've only played a couple. Twilight Princess and actually that might be the only one I've played.
I played
I can't think of anything else.
I played Wind Waker back in the day, never beat it. I played Breath of the Wild and got pretty far into it, but never beat it. I got like 3 of the 4 areas done, and then like I didn't drop it for any particular reason. I just didn't go back to it after I played like fucking 60% of the game or more.
Yeah, I played Twilight Princess at my cousin's house and like beat the whole game and everything, and I enjoyed it, but I just never. I don't know. I guess it just wasn't enough to get me into the series because I never played anything after that.
Anyways, here's that shot of Novak again of, well, the explosion we saw before was in the pool. This explosion is to the side, but still the same problem of fucking the dinosaur being the wrong way.
Yep.
Was this Lucy's friend from the first season? Running for some reason?
I think so. It'd probably have to be a flashback though, because doesn't she have an eye patch?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, maybe it's someone else then. That's a Silver Rush. That it is. It doesn't look like they're coming from the Silver Rush. They're coming from down the street next to the Silver Rush, but I thought there was nothing up there.
They probably put something there.
Yeah. Then just a bunch of randos dressed in random stuff. Couple of them looking like whores. This must...
See, look, it's dirt. It's all dirt. It just
Yeah.
these were roads, damn it. What happened?
This feels like it's end of season type thing we're seeing here, where it's like, okay, there's that Deathclaw on the strip, and we're gonna go. You know what? The ghoul ends up in the room with Mr. House's terminal, so this is probably like episode 6 or 7. So not quite season finale.
Because as we saw with the other trailers, they were fighting the Deathclaw where it was just him and Lucy at night.
Yeah.
And here they are during the day. So likely they got chased off trying to go into the strip. And now they're coming back.
Yeah.
To like deal with it. But then why isn't Lucy here?
I don't know. Maybe she's off getting fucked somewhere.
Oh, you know what? She probably got like captured or something during that fucking fight, and she's like underground wherever her father is.
Or she's
and
with
this
the
is them
Legion.
going. That too, and this is them going to get her back or something.
Maybe.
God, I hate those fucking things on the arms. I can't get over how stupid that looks. Like the armor already looks like shit, but then having these like little fucking axe blade things on the fucking forearms just looks so dumb.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
They look so stupid.
Yeah, that looks awful. Why are you running in to fist fight a Deathclaw? Like, even in
Yeah,
power
why aren't you
armor.
shooting it? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, why are you not fucking shooting it when you know that you could be killed in the suit, like in a power armor suit by fucking mutants? Like, the guy you stole the first set from died to a fucking Yao Guai. Like, technically it was his own fault because he ran into a fucking rock and killed himself somehow.
Yeah.
But, like, still, the fucking Yao Guai did damage. This is a death claw. Like, I'm sorry, you're not taking a death claw in a one-on-one fist fight and winning, even in power armor.
Yeah.
God, that looks so shit. Like the way he puts his arms up to like, oh, maybe he'll impale himself on my short, stubby blades. Like, what the fuck? It looks so bad. He would be better off just running in with like a fucking super sledge or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like at least then he could hit it over the head, do some damage to it, do anything. A fucking sword, anything. Than these stupid armed things on his. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Give the Deathclaw a hug.
I would rather see the fucking Fallout 4 super sledge hitting this fucking Deathclaw in the head than whatever this is.
Yeah. Bro, the kings are ghouls outside of Freeside gates, but everyone else there is fine. What? Yeah, I don't know how you ghoulify all of the kings, yet the rest of Freeside is just fine.
Yeah. Hand-to-hand build, guys. It's just like the game. Squee. Yeah. So shit, though. I fucking hate those things. I hate those things on the arms. Look so dumb. Just use a power fist. Use literally any melee weapon, and it would be 1,000 times better than having these stupid fucking arm things that barely even jut out. Like, you're not even really going to be able to hit anybody with those things.
Ages like milk. I am going to do a predictions video. I can't wait for the slew of Age Like Milk comments again. That was funny last time. So there's nothing there at the gate that would be, like, telling them that the strip is dangerous. So, like, when the ghoul is looking all shocked, like, what the fuck has happened here? It's like, what is he reacting to?
Yeah. Also, this is confirmation that the casinos are in the wrong place, because there's the Lucky 38 to the side, and Gamora is dead center in the middle of where the road would be in the ship, instead of off to the side where it should be.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't even fucking try. The Gamora's rotated like 90 fucking degrees.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It makes no sense why it is where it is.
It's like a modder moves the building and to be in the middle of the road and rotates it and, like, just leaves it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's also missing the whole, like, outside gate area setup that the Securitrons were on. But
yeah,
hey,
there's nothing there.
If things have devolved, people could have scrapped it, so that's not the biggest deal, but it's like, still.
Also, if there's death claws in there, how is that one rinky-dink fucking chain link gate holding them all in there?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got 2 shots now of the Deathclaw on the strip. Maximus fighting it in this trailer, and Lucy and the Ghoul running from it in the previous trailer. How is it just, like, hanging out there and not bursting through to fucking eat all the defenseless people in this area?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And apparently they know it's there, because this is the scene where Lucy comments, like, that they're about to go into a den of mutants and shit. And it's like,
yeah.
So they know that the strip is infested with these creatures, and yet they still choose to live right next to it. And the only thing separating them is this really rinky-dink wall that has like a chain link gate. What?
Someone said Mick and Rel's to the left of the main strip gate, not where that is. Hold on. Gonna rewind it a few seconds. Yeah, that's the Mick and Ralph sign there. You could see, you can't see the R, but you could see ALPHS.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess that is Ralph's then. Why is it right there?
I don't see Mick. Did they fucking go separate ways and, like, Mick's will be a place and Ralph's will be a place?
Watch the building right across is literally fucking Mick's, and that's Ralph's.
Yeah. That's honestly what I was... The building across from it has a dancing person on it. That's the fucking King's place.
It could also be the cowboy.
Maybe.
That we see on, like, some of the neon signs, so that might not be...
Maybe, but still. I don't know how people who are fans of the game can see this and be excited for it when it looks like they're just shitting all over everything and getting everything wrong. And, like, it doesn't seem like certain parts of the world have advanced. It seems like everything is stagnated, but also changing in ways that just don't make any sense with what we see in New Vegas.
Well, yeah, the fucking road is gone. They've got all these junk cars that weren't here before.
Yeah.
It looks like everything is just devolved more. There's been no progression. If anything, everything is regressed.
Yeah. Like, if this took place 15, 20 years before New Vegas, I would have less trouble with there being this much junk in the road, because it's like, yeah, maybe they moved some of that shit out of the way. Because it makes sense to move rusted, broken down cars out of the way, rather than bringing them in for some reason, you know? There's no reason to bring them in.
In fact, if you're going to have junk cars everywhere, like, why not use them to reinforce the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, the ghoul is looking like... not quite shocked, but more like, I can't believe we have to deal with this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they have to know that there's a death claw in there. Like, why else would they be... Why would he have this reaction unless it was a death claw?
Yeah. Because... I hate the character of the ghoul, but if we're going to accept that he's part of this world, we have to assume he's been on the... well, at least to the strip at least once, you know? Because, like, I can't imagine him traveling back and forth through the wasteland, being a fucking bounty hunter, and not being aware of the strip at all.
Yeah. See, and in a good show, well, not what she just said. Her joke is shit.
Yeah.
But like in a good show, that could have actually been like a humorous, like scene there where, this usually very competent, like always in control character has just this look of utter fucking like, oh my fucking God, we're going to die. It's like that could have actually been amusing in a good show. But because these characters are just so shit, I don't care. Like, it's not funny at all.
Yeah. Show writers never cared. I agree. So, that's the trailer. This is hopefully the last one before the show. I can't imagine them putting out another one. Because we're just over a month away. I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I doubt it. How would you rank that trailer, Pagan, on a scale of 1 to 10? How amazing was it? How excited are you for season 2? How good does the show look?
You said 1 through 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the standard.
Okay, so I can't choose 0 as an option.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go with 1.
Chat seems to be agreeing with you. 1 out of 10, 1, 0.5 out of 10. 10 out of 10, I'm excited, but for the wrong reasons. 0, 5 out of 10. That's pretty generous there. 69, 0.5, the saddest 1-star possible. Mild dying hope, 1 out of 10. Minus 76 out of 10. Wow, I can't believe you in chat aren't excited for this fucking masterpiece of art and cinema.
It's genuinely one of those things where it's like, if there was any fucking like silver linings, maybe I could have gave this a higher score, but it's like there's none. Like this is literally just a trailer telling you like, hey, that thing you love, we're about to fucking rape the ever loving shit out of it and ruin it.
Yeah.
It's like there is nothing here where I'm expecting a single good moment from the entire show. Like I said, that scene right there could have been humorous. It could have actually been like a somewhat that's kind of funny scene if those were good characters. But they're not. They're just such utterly shit characters that I don't care that the ghoul has finally been phased, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me because there's nothing to latch onto. There's nothing to care about. These characters are just utter garbage. I don't even know why he's worried anyway. As we've been shown, he doesn't take physical damage. Getting punched by power armor doesn't break any of his bones or anything. Getting shot doesn't phase him. So why would a fucking claw across his back or something do anything?
Yeah.
Like, unless it literally fucking decapitates him, which I don't even know if that would kill him from what we've seen. He'd probably catch it like a football in his hands, put it back on his fucking neck, and just kind of and put it right back on, and then act like, oh man, that was close. Almost died there.
Someone in chat said, that just happened out of 10. Yeah, the fucking Marvel humor. Well, I'll mention that in a minute. What show was it? Like, I know it's a cartoon, but it's like a zombie has their head knocked off, and then you put it back upside down, and then they, like, twist it around until it's right side up again.
I could see them doing that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm imagining. He's right behind me, isn't he, out of 10? Oh boy. Yeah, we could tell the fucking awful Marvel humor is gonna be a returning theme with the previous trailer and this one, both times with Lucy.
He gets fucking decapitated and he just turns into that one fucking fish pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was the second movie. It's either the second or the third movie where the fucking like dude who has like a shell head thing, his head gets decapitated and his body just like leaves him behind, and he's always like constantly trying to get
that was the second
it's just
one.
That he just turns into that fucking character. He's like, no, you idiot, like grab the gun and you fucking dumbass. And then they kill the fucking Deathclaw, and then the body's just like it and Lucy are cheering, and then they just walk off and leave his head, and he's like, dipshit. I could totally see them doing something like that.
Someone in chat said it was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. I think that might have been it.
Yeah, I am remembering a scene like that from that movie, yeah.
Many a True Nerd just put out a video condemning Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Your thoughts, Creetosis? I agree. I haven't seen the video, I just find it amusing. I find it very, very amusing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fucking travesty all around. Like, even Bethesda fans seem to be very disappointed with it, but that's probably for different reasons than we are. They wanted more slop to clap to, and they didn't get it.
Yeah. Anyways, do we have anything else to say on this, or should I move on the super chats?
I think we can move on.
All right. Let me switch over to the fan funding.
What if this is the last season? Would you like that? Yes. I hope to God this is their last season.
It won't be.
It won't, but I wish it would be.
$5 from Clint Beastwood. Thank you. NCR, Legion, and House are all still in Vegas. The Kings are all ghouls. Rest easy, brothers. New Vegas is no longer canon. They can't ruin it now. $5 from GG Evan 317. Thank you. It's official now. It wasn't Michael Jackson who Ard Macaulay Culkin, but Todd Howard instead. That's that's a bit rough. Macaulay Culkin has actually come out and said that Michael Jackson didn't do anything. Honestly, hearing a lot of the stories years later, it seems like he didn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
$5 from Utah Respecter. Thank you. The new NCR Power Armor stole its whole flow from Advanced Power Armor from Tactics. Just make the Midwestern Brotherhood of Steel fully canon at this point. I still need to play Tactics. I'll find time at some point. $2 from Kid Fox 3971. Thank you. That would also imply Pacer's death as non-canon. Well, doesn't he survive in a bunch of the endings?
Yeah.
$10 from Tom the Cat. Thank you. $15,000. That can be arranged. I am terrified. $2 from Danger Dave 96. Thank you. Are we getting episode breakdowns again? Yes, we are. I haven't figured out how we're going to do all of them quite yet, but we're going to try to record them as soon as possible. And with the episodes being released on a weekly basis, that means I'll have time to edit one and get it out before the next episode comes out. Maybe even same day as the next episode. Who knows? We'll have to see how it works, you know? But I will be focusing on that, and it gives me time to start scripting the analysis during this time, too. $2 from Utah Respecter. Thank you. NCR Ranger HQ. No Rangers in sight. It's NCR Rover. NC Rover. Thank you. Membership message for 11 months from The Voices Will Not Stop. Thank you. I'd like to order 2 plates of the Mwah, please, and thanks. Praying for Bethesda to be closed down forever and Fallout being canned.
Mwah.
I'll save the next one for after for like a minute or two, so it's not too close together. 50 NOK from The Voices Will Not Stop. Thank you. Legion will be Trump, House will be Musk, and the NCR will... the NCR that still remain will be the vote blue no matter who, our democracy trademark resistance. I hate it.
I could see them doing that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of thing we've been speculating on for a while of, House is just gonna be like an allegory for Musk, isn't he? Because certain things line up too perfectly for them to not do. Fucking...
Yeah. Well, considering all the commie shit that they had...
Yeah.
Well, all the commie shit they did in the first season just makes me think, like, yeah, they're going to be super heavy-handed about it, just like they were in the first season.
Yeah. 100 ARS from Draguo Dot. Thank you. Whenever they mention Kree potentially watching MLP, the only thing that comes to mind is the interstellar scene of, don't let me leave. As a brony myself, I do not wish this even upon my worst enemy. I've never seen Interstellar, so I have no idea what scene you're referring to.
I think it's the one where he's like pounding against the glass, looking at his own self and like screaming, like, no, don't do it, no. But yeah, I can kind of understand that. The fucking later seasons, oh my god, they go downhill so bad.
Oh boy, you're really getting me hyped up to watch this.
Hey, you made me watch fucking Game of Thrones knowing full well that show goes down the fucking shitter. It's only fair.
Can I go back in time and fix my mistake?
No, it's too late now. $5
from James Hancock. Thank you. Bethesda's trying to coast by on past glory and have us all treat them like they're still in their prime, but we see them struggling to stay relevant. Yeah, Bethesda seems to be in a pretty bad state. It's, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see, I guess. $5 from GG Evan 317. Thank you. Lore. Lore always changes. Under Bethesda it does. It's not showing me your full name here. $5 from the Hylian Jug, and whatever comes after that. I'm sorry, it cuts it off. Thank you. Head Cope. I like that. Courier stayed at Big MT and never did the main game, and now remotely controls the Securitrons from there. He went insane like the think tank. $2 from the Hylian Jug. Thank you. Second Head Cope. Courier did a K everyone run. Well, that can't be true. Yeah, I don't know. It really looks like they're just making it so, like, no ending in the game is canon. I guess that's Todd's magic way of, not picking what choice is canon by making none of them canon. The thing that's most shocked... Go ahead.
Doesn't help at all, because like the whole reason you would not choose something to be canon was so you don't fuck it over, you don't fuck over the original thing. But that's exactly what he's doing here, so he might as well have just picked a fucking canon ending.
You're expecting them to use logic, Pagan. They don't.
I know they don't, and I hate it. And I hate that they can just keep getting away with it and keep getting so much constant praise from absolute fucking slop enjoyers. Just consume the product.
I was going to say something else there too, but I forgot what it was. Oh, I remember. With everything they've done so far, I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a Yes Man shot in any of the trailers.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know if we'll even get Yes Man.
Like, by all rights, we shouldn't. But at the same time, that's the perfect kind of thing for them to fuck up and be like, oh yeah, Yes Man's here too. He was one of the options to end the game with. Of course he's still here, because everyone else is.
Yeah, like, the fact that Mr. House is still, on his screen and basically, from what we could tell, in charge of at least the Lucky 38, would imply that at most, Yes Man is probably still in the closet in the fucking Tops Casino somewhere, just hidden.
That'll be the fucking season finale cliffhanger, is Lucy is exploring the Tops and she opens the door and Yes Man is just there. It's like, hey, how can I help you?
Yeah.
And this is after they've decided, like, we need to kill House. We need a way to stop him. Because he's an evil capitalist.
Yep.
$2 from GG Evan 317. Thank you. They got Pedro Pascal to play Volpez.
No. Stop.
Oh, God. I mean, the scariest thing is, if Season 2 does well, they might actually cast him for someone in Season 3. I can imagine them doing that. $2 from Lobster with an internet connection. Thank you. I would say it's Mr. Fantastic. We already responded to that. Don't think it's him. $2 from DileoCon. How bad is the trailer so far? We got this one as well. Fucking awful. I hate it. Hate. And $2 from GG Evan 317. Thank you. This looks like it was filmed in India. I mean, there isn't enough shit on the street for it to be India, so,
It does kind of look like a Bollywood production, though.
Kinda. They'll pull a Shyamalan. It'll be House, but something in his mannerisms will be different. The ghoul will catch on, and then Yes Man says, no, I serve the new master of New Vegas, and it's the courier. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that could be it, too. They edit the poop out digitally. All right. I think that's all we've got for today. Thank you for coming out, everyone. It's very much appreciated. Try not to suffer, because this looks like fucking dog shit. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for coming out. What's today? Today's Thursday. I'll try to be back with something tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe I'll do more Warcraft 2 or something. I don't know. I've started playing Vintage Story. I'm super addicted to that now. Fun game. Final part of the Fallout 4 analysis is out. I released it yesterday. No. I released that on Tuesday, the day before yesterday. So if you haven't checked it out yet, then go give it a watch. And I'm working on other stuff in the meantime, kinda. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. It's very much appreciated. And I'll see you next time.
Yeah, what he said. Is it just the series or also the movies? So they only made one movie for G4, and yeah, it was bad. If you're talking about EQG, those were technically not part of... They're not the same thing. I wouldn't really count them, but they were also not very good. So yeah, no. Everything from season 6 on, bad. Movie, bad. The specials that came after that, bad. Yeah, pretty much nothing after season 6 is good. So yeah. But yeah, that's going to be it for me as well. Thank you for coming out. And yeah, this looks like dog shit. And I'm dreading having to watch the actual show. It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
See ya.